Hey y'all. I'm gonna try to be as clear, concise, and yet sensitive about how I deliver this channel message to you, collective, because I feel like it's a little heavy. I feel like it's a little heavy. It could be a little heavy for some of you guys. And I'm praying that this manifests to those people who need to hear it right now. Whether the right now is here in the springtime, whether it's later on in the summer, whether it is Christmas or New Year's Eve, it doesn't matter. When you see it, it's been divinely orchestrated for you to see. There's a relationship, a partnership that is about to come to an end. And whether you like it or not, whether you resist it or not, whether you try to defend how it sits in its current state, it is about to come to an end. And for many of you guys, you know exactly what I'm referring to. For some of you guys, this is a business partnership that has essentially run its course. For many of you guys, this is a romantic relationship that has you almost edging on patterns that you no longer support, that are hedged in codependency, for example. For many of you guys, this is going to be a separation from very close friends and family members who you no longer energetically resonate with, not on a earthly level, not on a spiritual level. Okay? So here in this collective, I'm specifically talking to my nurturers, my former caregivers, or you still have that caregiver attribute that a lot of folks see in you. I know that that's me at my core. I've always been a caregiver. I've always been someone who's been nurturing, contrary to what anyone may have to say about how I may appear to them. I have always been an over lover, okay? And see, the thing about this thing that's coming to an end is that it doesn't have to come to a physical end in the sense that it will no longer be, but in the way and the state and the form that it currently sits, it cannot exist any longer. All right? Some shit is going to have to crumble in order for you to walk into, to receive the destiny that is yours. All right? Codependency is not your path. I'm going to repeat that. Codependency is not your pathway. Many of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about because you found yourself in very codependent relationships, but you were always the one doing the heavy lifting. You were always the one bending over backwards, over giving, over loving. All right? Being walked over, feeling unappreciated, exhausted, afraid to say no because you didn't want to feel that you weren't liked, weren't accepted. I'm talking to y'all because that's over and you are heavily protected. 4:09 on my timer as I say this. You are heavily protected, okay? You deserve reciprocal relationships. You deserve reciprocity in your business partnerships, in every landscape that you touch upon, because you are a natural giver. But even natural givers, okay, their cups can be empty. And it is not possible to give from an empty cup. But see, the thing is, you've learned in all of your inner work, in choosing yourself, that you couldn't allow for people to just walk all over you any longer. Just because you have this ideology about loyalty and, oh, I've known this person for so long, this is how it's always been. Nah, fuck that. It may have been how it always was, but it don't have to be how it will be moving forward. And I'm here to tell you that's why it has to stop, and it is coming to an end, because you deserve better, baby. You deserve way better than what people are trying to throw at you, what they're trying to meagerly hand you, the peanuts they're trying to give you, when you deserve the most lavish of goods, services, resources, relationships, the most ripe ones, okay? Not the rotten shit. You don't deserve that. You deserve the freedom and the flexibility to be in the most creative and innovative state that you can be in, because you are the front runner. You set trends. You are well ahead of most everybody that you know. You say things that may sound ridiculous to most people, but then 6-7 years later, when they see it come to pass, they like, oh shit. He wasn't lying after all. He be knowing, she be knowing. And now that you know this, it's got to come to an end. It has got to come to an end. You can't hang out with folks who don't want to do the work. You can't hang out with people who don't like to be told no and don't like to be told the truth. You can't be in circles and around folks that don't want to be pure in their energy anymore. You just don't. I'm being called to split this deck. Yeah, Eight of Swords energy here. These folks, if they could, they would have you in a state of paralysis, okay? If they could, but you are not allowing it. You are not in their fucking prison. It doesn't matter if you're married to someone or you're in a serious relationship or any of that shit. You are still your own individual, okay? And your spirit team is being very direct right now. I hope that you will allow yourself to receive this message in its most resonant form. See, the problem with codependency is you feel stuck. And that's essentially what happens because you're not moving freely. A lot of what goes on in these partnerships and relationships are forced. Oh, because you're this, you're supposed to act this way. Oh, because you're this relationship to me, you're mine, and your time belongs to me. Your thoughts belong to me. Your creativity belongs to me. No, get the fuck off that train. Get the fuck off that train. King of Swords in reverse. These are very manipulative people. So it has to stop. They want to put a blindfold, a mask over your eyes so that you can't see. But they don't realize that in all this work that you've been doing, your third eye is highly activated. You can see even outside of your normal eyesight. You can see in the knowing that has been orchestrated by your connection to the divine. You about to be with people that understand you, that want to understand you, that want you to be free, that enjoy and admire you for who you are, not just in relation to who you are to them. It's coming to an end. 9:48 on my clock. It's coming to an end. And when it does come to an end, it's either going to be rebuilt better or you are about to be heavily celebrated. You can't lose, baby.